name is Rossi. You may know this as that Michael. I'm studying until I don't remember where we are right now. I don't know what's going on with my card. I just want to stay in my hands. But I'm going to hand you a card. With this card, you can indicate how you feel about physical touch. And so you can keep generic side up for no thank you. Or you can turn the front side up for yes please. And throughout class, you can always change your mind. And so you have options of what's happening for you and for your body. And remember, it's always a practice, so I won't get offended either way. It's always up to you. What else? The third seat, so you're seated already. If you've been cross-legged for a while, switch the cross of your legs the other way around for a moment. And then see if you can find your sitting bones. You can wiggle yourself back and forwards. You find the edge of your seat so your spine gets more strength. And along the spine, they say there are this energy centers called chakras. And the chakras are like wheels, often described like a wheel or a clock. So they move along with one another. The energy flows. There are three main channels, three main nadis along the spine that the energy flows through. And so when we find our sitting bones, have the opportunity to align that energy a little more. Wherever you are in your breath, see if you can loudly exhale. Take a breath in all the way from your nose, through the middle of your chest, belly, all the way down into your sitting bones. And as you go all the way to the sitting bones, hold there full. And then exhale from the bottom to the belly, the chest, to the back of the nose. See if you can get maybe 3 more. Inhale all the way down. Can you hold that breath for a beat? Exhale all the way out. Hold the empty at the top. Notice if you're in a rush. Notice if you're already ready for Shavasana. There's a magic in those spaces between the space right after an Om called Mana. Om is the sound of creation. Bring your hands together at the center of the chest. Press your thumbs into the bottom part of the breastbone, the seat of the heart. Say that space is as big as a grain of rice. It holds the Atman, the capital self. Full breath in where your thumbs are pressing into. Take a full breath out. You can hold here for a moment, or you can join for a group rolling on practice. Rolling on just means we're going to start together. And then whenever your breath is out, you start your next on. You don't have to wait for anyone else. You don't have to hurry up to join them either. So our arms will kind of blend together. And if you like to join, I'm going to do about 9-ish. I'm saying a number, but we can go for more or less, depending on how we feel. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, take an exhale fully. Inhale. Slowly release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes if they were closed. For a moment, extend your legs forward in Dandasana. And again, see if you can find those edges of your sitting bones. So you're not leaning on the back edge of your seat, which is what we do every day. A friend of mine calls it the desk asana shape. And then we come into Dandasana instead. And see if you can turn the inside of your thighs down just a little, just because we like, as a race, to turn our thighs out. And then press the balls of the feet forward. Good. And now from here, pull the toes towards your knees at the same time as you press the balls of the feet forward. And see if you can grip the muscles over your thigh bones. So you're really active. But if your heels have the tendency to lift, can you press your heels down as well? And now from here, see if you can lift your whole rib cage away from your abdominal organs. So you get space not only in the front, but also on the back and the side of your body. And roll your shoulders around and back. Maybe find a little or a big neck circle around. And then from here, bring your arms forward and then up overhead. As you bring your arms up, see if you can point the palms of the hands in towards each other, and then turn your arm bones back a little more as if you want to hide your armpits from your neighbors. And then see if you can extend that armpit joint a little longer. Take a full breath in. As you exhale out, bring your arms towards the back. And reach back furthermore. See if you can bring your shoulder blades closer together. Maybe point your thumbs down a little more towards the back wall. And now from here, can you lift your chest? Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, turn your arms down all the way from the arm bone and the shoulder socket and look inwards. Point your thumbs back the opposite way. Inhale, rotate all the way from the wrist and the arm. Lift your chest. Draw your thumbs further back. Exhale, rotate in. You got it. One more time. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, bring your arms out, lift them up overhead. Maybe palms of the hands touch, maybe they don't. As you exhale, lean forward. See if you can keep the rib cage away from your organs. As you lean forward towards the toes, squeeze the thigh muscles again. Sweep the floor around your legs. Bring your arms to the back and lift them up overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, bring your arms to the back and reach up. Can you pause at the top of your breath? Exhale, lean forward. Can you pause empty? Inhale to the back, reach up. Hold full. Exhale out. Hold empty. One more time, inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, return your arms back up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment to press the palms of the hands into each other. Can you draw the collarbones away from the center so the front of your chest gets a little more room? Take a breath out. And release your hands down. If you're sitting on something like myself, you can set it out to the side. Make sure your blocks are somewhere, or the two blocks are somewhere in the front of your space so you can easily find them. As you bend your knees, again, notice if you're trying to sit on the back edge of your sitting bones, take your flesh ribs and set them back a little so you're really on the edge of your seat. And then as you bend your knees, like a rooftop of a house, bring your hands behind your knee joints and then extend your elbows, lean your chest back. Good. You can choose to stay here, or you can lift your feet so your shin bones are parallel-ish to the floor. You can choose to stay here or extend your arms. You can choose to stay here or extend the legs. You can also choose to bring your block, bring your heels on top of it. Take a breath in wherever you are. Can you lift the breastbone up towards your chin? Deep breath out. You got it. Couple of more. We're saying both pose in Navasana is where we dwell the eagle. Easy breezy, right? No? Take an inhale. You're not funny, Rossi. This is hard. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower halfway. Pull the belly button down towards the floor. Hold here for the inhale. As you exhale, bring your knees into your chest and begin to rock your way back and forward to the full length of the mat until you find your way in tabletop. You can cross your legs and roll over, or however you get there, it's not that important. You can always use your blanket underneath your knees and bring your hands a little wider than you're used to. And notice your pointing fingers. I did turn inwards towards each other. See if you can turn your pointing fingers just slightly off of the middle so you get more room for your pectoral muscles and your shoulder joints. And now from here, cow pose, lower the belly down, look forward and up. Can you press your arms actively back towards your legs? Good. As you exhale, arch the spine, look in towards your belly. Bring the chin into your chest, angry cat. Couple of more, just like that. Inhale for cow. Can you hold full of breath? Exhale, cat pose. Can you hold for a moment empty? You got it. At your own pace, 2 or 3 more. Those spaces in between, they say, is where we find the glimpse of our intuition. Our intuition is quiet. Our ego is loud. Ego likes to fight back, it's never satisfied, but its only real job is to keep your physical body alive. So you don't drink bleach or eat Tide Pods. The ego overreacts. We'll find a space between the breath to have the opportunity to choose our action and reaction versus riding on the ego. You got a last round. Inhale. Exhale. Return back to your neutral tabletop. Touch your toes under. Lift your knees about 4 inches off of the ground. Hold here for a moment. Can you pull the belly towards the spine? Can you draw the belly button towards your heart? Uddiyana Bandha, an energy lock in the front of the body. Can you stay for the exhale? Hold one more breath in. Step your feet back to plank. Option to lower the knees back to the floor for really long tabletop. And as you exhale to the count of 10, lower down to your leg. Then ish. It's always an initial part. Towards a longer lowering down. You got it. Extend your legs back once you meet the floor. Good. Can you lift one leg and send it further back and then the other? Good. And then press the tops of the feet actively down. Notice if your toes are turning in towards each other. See if you can extend your big toes back. And then press towards the pinky side edge too. Good. And now from here, press the pubic bone down to lift your chest, baby cobra. Good. Stay here or lift your hands. Stay here or lift your feet too. Full breath in. Exhale, set it down to the floor. Maybe rock your head side to side. Option to bend your knees and rock your feet side to side. See if you can find a little pause between the breath. Little space. You got it. One. Press the feet down. Press the hands down. Press the pubic bone down. Inhale, cobra, or lift your hands and your feet for locks. Exhale, set it down. You got it. One more time, just like that. Inhale, press down to lift your choice, cobra or locks. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, come up, table or plank. As you exhale, downward facing dog, lift the hips away from the floor. Take a moment in your down dog, maybe pedal out your feet. See how your body feels. There's often this discussion in yoga, which one is more important, the physical or the philosophical part of yoga. In the 8-limb yoga practice, it says both. Asana, this physical action, helps aligning energy, releasing stress, and much more. So you can breathe in your physical body. You take a pause, and the spaces between the breath is where we find that philosophy. You got it. Take an inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend your right knee, turn it out to the side, draw a little circle around. Pause as you turn your knee as far away from the floor as you can get it. Can you lift the left sitting bone away from the left shoulder? Nancy, exhale, bring your knee to your nose, step through low lunge. Clench your hands on your blocks. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, step your back foot forward, fold at the top edge of your mat. With an inhale, lift halfway. Can you clench your hands above your knee joint for this variation? Yeah, now from here, can you press your thigh bones and your hands actively into each other? Then lift your toes. Okay, now can you lean your pelvis forward towards your toes as if you're trying to fall off of the front edge of your mat? And actively press your heels down. Yeah, take a breath in. Lift the rib cage away from your vital organs. As you exhale, walk your hands down your legs as you forward fold. Release your breastbone towards your toes. Maybe catch your elbows. Ragdoll pose. Option to reach your hands behind your ankles. Any variation of forward fold is available. Maybe shake your head yes and no, so your neck is not super active. Maybe horse lips exhale so your face can release some of that baby stress. You got it. Release your hands down into your class. Inhale, press into your feet to rise. Mountain pose. Extend your arms up overhead. Just like you did when we were in Dandasana, can you extend the armpit a little longer? Can you turn your biceps back and reach through the fingertips all the way from the heels? Take an inhale. As you exhale, wrap your left wrist. Take a side bend to your right. If you wish, take your left leg around the right leg and curtsy to the right. Full breath in into the left armpit. Maybe turn your chest away from the floor just a little more as you exhale. You got it. Inhale, return to the middle, lengthen tall. Switch, catch your right wrist. Exhale, side bend towards the street. Option for the curtsy is available. Take a breath in into the right armpit. Maybe turn your chest away from the floor. Stay for the exhale. Good work. Inhale, return to the middle. Extend a little longer. As you exhale, hinge at the hips as you lean forward. Lean forward as if you're trying to fall off of your toes. And then release your head, your neck, your shoulders. Inhale, lift halfway, plant your hands on your blocks. As you exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge. Yeah. Lower the right knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, bring your arms up overhead. Lean an inch forward. Can you lower the left sitting bone down towards the left ankle? Your knee can pass your ankle here. Can you extend the arm? It's a little longer. If not, maybe hands to heart. Full breath in. It's a conscious choice. Full breath out. Hold one more breath in. As you exhale, imagine you're doing a pull-up. Pull your hands into a fist. Draw your elbows down and lift your chest up towards an imaginary pull. You got it. Inhale, reach up. Pause at the top of your breath. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift your chest. You got it. One more inhale. One more exhale. Good work. Inhale, reach up top. As you exhale, bring your hands to your blocks. Straighten your front leg to your degrees, half splits out of the Hanumanasana. Good. Keep the back knee down. Good. Lift the toes up. Pull the toes towards the knee. Press the ball of your foot forward, just like we did in the Dandasana. Now notice your right hip. Is it sticking out to the right? Can you set your right hip slightly towards the left corner of your mat? Full breath in. Lift your chest away from your thigh. Full breath out. Lean a little further. Extend your chest over your leg. One more time. Inhale. Lift your chest. Exhale, draw your breastbone towards your toes as you fold over your leg a little deeper, maybe. One more time, inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, lift your chest, lean forward, low lunge. Tuck your back bones under. Good. Now plant your hands on the floor or the shortest edge of your blocks. Lift your right knee off of the ground. Inhale, step back to plank. You can lower the knees back to the floor in long table. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway through Chaturanga. Pause for the breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly if you're in Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra or locust pose. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, rise tabletop or plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Notice if you're in a rush. I hear you right over here. Take a breath in. Let it out. You got it. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, turn it out to the side. Draw some circles around. Switch direction. And then pause. How far away from the floor can you turn your knee? Can you lift the right sitting bone away from the right wrist? That's it. So we take an inhale. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Carefully step through low lunge. Inhale, look forward, hands to blocks properly. Exhale, step your back foot forward, fold at the top edge of your mat. Lean your pelvis an inch forward, hug your thigh muscles over the thigh bones. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, lean a little further forward, fold a little deeper if available. Press into your feet to rise. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, wrap your left wrist. Take a side bend to your right. Option for a curtsy is available. Inhale, return to the middle. Exhale, switch to the other side. Nice work, y'all. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean forward, and then forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway left. Plant your hands on your blocks. Exhale, step your left leg back, low lunge. Lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon. Bring your arms up overhead. Take a moment to find your body in space. The proprioception. Knowing where our bodies in space is important. So we can come upstairs and down. Can you sit an inch deeper from the right sitting bone towards the right ankle? If your arms are overhead, can you extend the elbows and the armpits a little longer? Full breath in. As you exhale, can you find that pull up? Draw your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Inhale, reach up, hold at the top of your breath. Exhale, pull down. Can you hold it? One more time, inhale. Exhale. Nice work, y'all. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, half splits. Straighten your front leg to your degree. Bring your hands to your blocks or the floor. I suggest the blocks so there is room for your vital organs. Can you draw your breastbone towards your toes? Good. Can you lift your toes and pull them actively towards your knee? Can you press the ball of your foot forward at the same time? Good. Can you pull the right thigh bone back into the hip and draw the left hip slightly to the right? Take a breath in, lift your chest away from your thigh, extend your breastbone forward as you fold a little deeper, maybe. Maybe it's so microscopic, only you know it's deeper and that's okay. Inhale, lift your chest. Draw your breastbone forward as you fold. One more time, inhale. Exhale out. You got it. Rebend your knee. Put your back toes under. Plant your hands on the floor or the shortest edge of your blocks. Lift your back knee up. Take an inhale. Step your right leg back to plank. You can lower the knees back to the floor. As you exhale, you have a choice to lower all the way or halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, your choice. Either way, squeeze your thighs. Press the pubic bone down. Lift your breastbone forward and then up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Child's pose is always available. Clear rounds of breath, somewhere where you can exhale fully. As a whole, we tend to inhale a lot more, exhale a lot less, so we're quite literally holding on to a lot of stuff, a lot of shit. Sometimes physically, sometimes emotionally. Can you allow the breath to flow from your nose to your sitting bones, from the sitting bones out to your nose? Last breath, wherever you are, inhale. Exhale out. Down dog if you're not there yet. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend your knee, turn it out to the side. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Step through low lunge. Look forward. Take an inhale, hands on blocks if you like. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot forward. Release your head back. Press into your feet to rise. Inhale, mountain. Extend your arms away from the ground. Exhale, take a side bend. Curtsy is available. Inhale, return to the middle. Exhale, switch side bend to the opposite side. Inhale, return to the middle. Exhale, lean forward to forward fold. How far forward can you reach on your way down? Inhale, halfway left. Plant your hands on your blocks. Exhale, step your right leg back, low lunge, right knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent, bring your arms up. Exhale, pull up one time, draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up top. Exhale, plant your hands on your blocks, straighten the left leg, half splits out of the Hanumanasana. Rebend your knee, plant your hands down. Inhale, step back to plank or tabletop. Exhale, your choice, lower all the way or halfway for chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. You can always choose cow pose instead. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Maybe release your face muscles. You got it. Take an inhale, lift your left leg high, bend your knee to the top. Exhale, step it through lunge. Move forward, inhale, baby hands on blocks. Forward fold, exhale, release your head heavy. Ground through the feet. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Extend the arms away from the heels. Exhale, take a side bend curtsy if you like. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, switch to the other side. Inhale, back to the middle. Exhale, forward fold. Extend, 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 and then let go. You got a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands on your blocks. Step your left leg back, left knee to the floor. Inhale, crescent moon, arms lift. Exhale, pull up, lift your chest. Inhale, lengthen toe. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Nice job. Rebend your knee. Inhale, plant your hands down, step back to plank or long tabletop. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Down dog or a resting shape. Child's pose or lay on your belly or sit. Whatever makes more sense. Take a breath in wherever you are. Let it out. You got it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, last one. When you're ready, find your way back to downward facing dog. Take an inhale in your down dog. Maybe horse lips. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Straight your leg this time. As you exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Pause for a moment. Can you arch your upper back like cat pose? Okay, can you bring the knee closer to your chest? Good. Inhale, three leg dog. Kick your leg behind you. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Step through low lunge. With your hands. Bring your hands on your blocks. Inhale, look forward. As you exhale, straighten your right leg to your degree pyramid variation. Good. One more time, bend your knee, lower the right sitting bone down, take an inhale. Can you hold at the top of your breath? Exhale, straighten the front leg. Can you hold it? One last time, inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, straighten your leg out. Pause here, take an inhale, lift your chest away from the floor. Good, draw your breastbone towards the front wall. Good, lift your upper back like tabletop. Good, now can you squeeze both legs? Squeeze the thigh muscles. Good, now can you draw your shoulder blades closer together? Good, nice job. Take an inhale, stay here. Or twist, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. You got it. Full breath in. Full breath out. Can you turn a little more from the breastbone? Maybe a little more from the center of your belly. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. You got it. One more inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower your head down to the floor. Bend your right knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Your left heel can stay lifted. You can find a warrior one variation, left heel to the floor. Can you lift the breastbone up? So the rib cage is not pushing into your vital organs. Can you take the top of your buttocks and slide it down so your lower back is not pushing into the lower spine? Take an inhale, extend your armpits a little longer if possible. Just like you did before, a little push-up, draw your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Stay here, or bend your left knee almost to the floor. You got it. Straighten the left knee, extend your arms up, inhale. Exhale, one more time, bend your elbows, option to bend the knee. One more time, inhale. One more time, exhale. You got it. Inhale, reach up to toe. As you exhale, open arm twist to your right, bring your right arm to the back, left arm forward. You got it. We'll move. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, same side, twist to the right. Can you hold at the bottom of your breath? Inhale, return back to crescent. Can you hold at the top of the breath? Exhale, one more time, twist. You got gotta inhale, return to the middle, reach up top. As you exhale, airplane your arms back, shift your chest forward towards your right thigh. You can stay here or lean further forward into the right foot. Hold until your back tippy toes are on the floor. Actively press into that right leg to find warrior three without momentum. Lift the left leg away from the floor. Your hands can always land on your blocks. They can stay pointing back. If you wish, you can reach your hands forward. Either way, can you lower the outside of your left hip a little and send your right sitting bone back. Hold for the breath in. Exhale, carefully step your leg back. Inhale, high crescent, arms left. Exhale, warrior two, stem the back heel to the floor. Take your time to find your balance space. As your back heel lowers down, can you turn your chest towards the street? Notice if your shoulders are leaning forward, can you take the front of your shoulders, lift it up. Take the tops of your shoulders and slide it to the back of your armpits. Can you relax your face, jaw, your throat? Can you find a little space somewhere? Inhale. Exhale out. You got to inhale, reverse warrior. Lift the right palm of the hand up. Reach the right hand away from the right knee. Can you sit an inch deeper? Yeah. As you exhale, straighten the right leg. Bring your left hand to your hip. Reach your right hand about halfway forward and down. Pause. Turn your chest away from the floor. Anybody remember those old videos? And reach. Good. Take an inhale. Good. Reach a little further. As you exhale, bring your right hand down on the floor, on the block, or on your shin bone. Turn your chest away from the floor again. Maybe extend the left arm up, Utthita Trikonasana. How much can you squeeze your thighs? Good. Take a breath in. Option to look up towards the left arm is available. Deep breath out. Hold one more breath in. Horse exhale with your leg. Rebend your knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach the right arm away from the right leg. As you exhale, big transition. Sweep the arms all the way towards the front. Bring your hands to the center of your mat. Bend your left knee, lower down, left sitting bone towards the left ankle. Okay, option to stay up here or go all the way down towards your heels. Your heel. Okay, maybe hands to heart. Maybe hands on the block. Maybe hands remain on the floor. Either way, can you lift your ribs off of your vital organs? There's the liver, the gallbladder, the stomach, the pancreas, spleen. Full breath in. Let it out. You got it. Hold for the breath in. As you exhale, low lunge to the back edge of your mat. Walk your hands to your left foot. Maybe hand on the block. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your feet together, forward fold at the back edge. This time, chair pose, Uttanasana. Bend your knees. Reach up. Opportunity to bring your hands to your heart or your hips. Make that conscious decision. Can you sit an inch deeper? Notice if you're pushing your lower back with your pelvis, can you relax your buttocks out of the lower back? Take a full breath in. As you exhale, airplane your arms back, shift your chest an inch forward. Yeah, stay here or lift your heels. Can you lift your breastbone away from your thighs, but lean an inch forward more. Full breath in. Let it out. Lower the right heel down. Inhale, left knee lifts, one leg mountain. Good. You can always have your foot on the block. Maybe hands to heart, maybe arms overhead. Take a breath in. As you exhale, cross the left and go over your right thigh, chair pose, figure four. I saw in your face that chair pose was not intense enough. Just get it. Full breath in. It's okay to fall, y'all. Can Maybe lower, maybe take your right sitting bone towards the left, just a little. Good. One more time, one leg mountain, take an inhale, bring the left knee up. Carefully step your left leg back, crescent lunge. Take an inhale, extend your arms a little longer. As you exhale, can you find that little pull-up, draw your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Inhale, reach your arms back. Exhale, open arm twist to the street, bring your right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, return back to crescent. Exhale, lean forward, airplane your arms back. Maybe lift your left leg with less momentum. Warrior 3. Good job. Inhale, crescent. Carefully step your leg back. Arms up, maybe. Exhale, warrior 2 to the inside of the room. You got it. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten your leg, tip up the arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, big transition. Sweep the arms all the way to the back, to the center, to the left foot, to the top of your space. Yogi's lunge, Skandasana, take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge, clench your hands around that left foot. Inhale, step your left leg back to plank or tabletop. Exhale, your choice, lower all the way or halfway chaturanga if you wish. Up dog or cobra, inhale, you can choose to skip it. Down dog or a resting shape. It's a long sequence. Can you allow your body to breathe? Can you allow your body to exhale? What part of your body can you soften? What is working extra hard and it doesn't need to? Breathe in. Let it out. If you're not in down dog, inhale, find a way to down dog, lift the sitting bones away from the floor. Hold through the exhale, you can loud it out if you like. Inhale, lift your left leg high, extend your left knee, give it a work. Good, exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Can you arch your upper back like cat pose? Can you bring the knee closer to your chest? Good job. Inhale, kick your leg back, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, foot between your hands. Maybe hands on blocks, I suggest. Inhale, look forward. Yeah. Exhale, straighten the left leg to your degree pyramid. Twice more, bend your knee, inhale. Straighten your leg, exhale. One more, inhale. One more, exhale. Pause with a straight-ish leg. Lift your chest away from your thigh. Good. Draw your breastbone forward. Pull the left thigh bone back. Take an inhale, stay here. Or as you exhale, twist, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Revolve triangle. How much can you grip the leg muscles over your thighs to support your pelvis? Full breath in. Maybe turn a little more from the center of your chest, from the belly button. Maybe draw the right shoulder a little further back. Take a breath in. Exhale, bend your knee, lower your hand down. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Bring your arms up. Remember, your hands can be at your hips or at your heart. Take a little pause to the side. Your actions and reactions lay in the space between. Yoga, they say there are 3 ways in which we suffer, we human beings. Take a full breath in where you are. As you exhale, find that little push or pull up. Draw your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. Stay here or bend your right knee almost to the floor. You got it. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, open arm twist to the street. Bring your left arm back, right arm forward. We're gonna move Inhale back to crescent. Keep it hold on the top of your breath. Exhale to a swoosh. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, to a swoosh. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, airplane your arms, lean your chest forward, forward, forward. You can stay here or come up high on the right tippy toes. Lean forward, forward without momentum. Can you choose to lift the right leg? Choose that moment when it happens. Can you take your left sitting bone back? The first way they say we suffer is because of nature. We can't quite control everything that nature does. Carefully step back, inhale, crescent, arms left. Exhale, warrior two, step your back heel down, take your time to find your body in space. As your left sitting bone goes down, can you engage the right leg, press the right knee, toe edge onto the floor. Notice your shoulders. You roll them around and up. The second way human suffering is other people can do to us. Often we cannot control that. So you realize subject understanding is already morning, right? Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip the left palm, lift the other back. Can you start in deeper? As you exhale, straighten the left leg, bring your right hand to your head. Extend the left arm forward, forward, forward. Pause. Turn your chest away from the floor. Lean forward, forward, forward. And then bring your hand down. Maybe the optimum. The only way we can control our suffering, or the only suffering we can control, is the one we cause ourselves. It's when we're mistaken the Atman, the capital self, the ego. Bend your knee, inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. Exhale, big transition, lean forward. Sweep the floor to the long edge of your mat. Bend your right knee lower down towards your right sitting bone, Skandasana. Maybe hands apart, maybe hands to the floor, maybe sitting bone lifting. Take a full breath anywhere you are. Can you lift your ribs off your vital organs? Your vital organs transport and transform your prana, your life force. Take a deep breath out. Hold for the inhale. Exhale, low lunge to your right foot towards the back edge of your mat. Maybe hand on the wall. Take an inhale, look forward. Exhale, feet together, forward fold at the back of your space. Press into your feet. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Face the back wall if you don't. Good. 7 inch deeper. Maybe. It's always a choice. It's an opportunity. It's not mandatory. It's not a law. Full breath in. Let it out. Hold one more inhale. Exhale, elevate your arms back. Option to lift your heels. Good. Take an inhale. Can you lift your chest away from your thigh? Maybe bend your knees a little more. Deep breath out. Can you come your shoulder blades closer together? Nice job. Press your left foot down. One leg mountain, right knee left. Maybe hands apart. Maybe foot on the floor. Take an inhale. And you extend the elbows longer. Exhale, chair pose, figure 4, cross your ankle over the left thigh. Lower the left sitting bone back versus to the left. Ish. Breathe in. Breathe out. Yes. Full breath in. Full breath out. Slowly, one leg mountain, take an inhale. Exhale, carefully step back, crescent lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, one time, a little pull up, draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left, left arm back. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, warrior two to the street. Open out your arms. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bring the left arm away from the left knee. Exhale, triangle pose. Straighten the left leg. Tick up the arms 6 and 12. Inhale, reverse warrior. Rebend your left knee. Reach away from the floor. Exhale, big transition. Sweep the arms all the way to the back. All the way to the long edge of the mat. To the front of the mat. Skandasana, yoga's lunge, maybe hands to heart, take an inhale. Exhale, low lunge all the way to that right foot. Inhale, step your right leg back, maybe plank, maybe tabletop. Exhale, transition to down dog, however you please. You got it. And then lower your knees down. Take a moment, you can shift your hips side to side, you can find little circles around your pelvis. And head into pigeon pose using the bolster. We use the bolster, even if you're really great at pigeon pose, just so we can maybe experience something different. We'll also use the blocks and the blanket. So I'm going to place my bolster in front. I'm going to fold my blanket one time. You can always choose the height of your blanket. I personally am using this. I have some injuries in my body. You may not need to, but I'm going to place it on my right side. I'm going to bring my blocks. And then from tabletop, I'm going to bring the right foot forward. I'm going to use my blocks so I can lift my chest. And I'm going to take my right foot to the left. And from here, what I want to do first is make sure that I'm not turned diagonally, but I'm still forward. This may already feel a lot. So I want to land my right sitting bone down on the bolster and the front of my left thigh bone on the bolster. So I'm going to lean forward, forward, forward. And see if I can wiggle those parts of my body on the bolster. And I'm using the blanket to support my knee. But if your knee can go on the floor with no issues and without turning your whole body, by all means. Now from here, turn your chest forward and see if you can lift the inside of your left knee up. And then lower again down. So again, you have a lot more stretch or opening, a release on the right hip and the deep six muscles there. You can stay here. If King Pigeon is in your practice, you can bend your left knee and hold your left foot. If you don't want to go for that, I get it. Lift your chest, lift your ribcage away from your organs, lean forward, 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 and fold over for sleeping pigeon. You can stack your blocks underneath your forehead, however it works for you. So you get a little more restorative out of this shape. When our forehead is supported, our brain is at a little more ease. If this is absolutely not working out for you, you can find this shape on the back. You can find figure 4 on your back. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Can you find a little space between your inhale and your exhale? Doesn't have to be the entire time, just for a minute. Take a Two more rounds of breath here. No rush. I'm going to switch sides in between. You can find your way to down dog, to plank pose, to dandasana, seated, as long as you find a little extension in the knee joint. So you can release whatever has gathered up just a moment ago. Can you breathe into that knee joint? Let it out. When you're ready, find your pigeon on the other side. Doesn't have to be perfect. Practicing, experimenting, trying things. Not everything works every day. Stays between the breath. Have the opportunity to choose our actions and reactions so we suffer less. Practice spacing out breath and the thoughts. Often called pratyahara, withdrawing from the outer senses, finding a way to concentrate, to shift focus. As we shift focus, we have the opportunity to focus on what we prefer versus automatically react. So the area in smartass naturally comes to me. So practicing this is important for me. Maybe not so much for you. Either way, breathing with intention and awareness every now and again is still. When you're ready, you do not exhale wherever you are. Begin to find your way out of the street. Maybe down dog, maybe pretty like tabletop. Can you extend that left knee? Maybe sit down with straight legs, your choice. Slowly transition to our final Shavasana. I suggest to use your props to set yourself up for Baddha Konasana or a wide angle reclined shape or butterfly pose. I'm going to put one block in the medium height, one block at the lowest edge. Take the bolster. I'm going to bring the blanket to support my head. Sit in the front and lay back. Bring the soles of the feet together, open the knees. Another use for the blanket could be opening it out, bring it in front of the ankles, pulling the feet closer to you, supporting the hips with the sides of the blanket. However you get yourself into your final shape, whatever the final shape looks like for you, take a breath in and a breath out. breath. Let it breathe you instead. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Slowly turn your breath back all the way from your nose, passing through your chest, your belly, to your sitting bones, all the way out. Maybe a loud exhale. We go your nose, your fingers. Begin to bring the knees towards each other, and then extend your legs out and away from the arms. Bend your knees slowly. You have an option to either roll over to one side carefully so you don't fall off your props, or you can press yourself into a seat. However you get there, into your seat, join your hands together like we did in the beginning of class. Press your thumbs into the bottom of your breastbone, the seat of the heart, as we connect the heart space, the intuition, the third eye center in your gland. And in that space, can you find a moment of gratitude? What are you grateful for today? Take a full breath in. Let it out. Bring your hands to your third eye center. The center of universe, the ultimate knowledge of the universe. Wisdom. There is a teacher in all things. And to that teacher we bow. Om Bol Shri. Jai. Thank you all. If you don't have any questions or concerns, if there's anything you'd like to share, I love hearing, especially from what didn't work out for you. you weren't sure what I'm talking about, this is how I learned to support you best. So keep that in mind. If you want to know what your card means, the book is out at the big table. I can help you out with some current messaging. I'm intuitive. If you don't care, that's great too. For sure, there's another class happening, so if you want to have any conversations, we'll take it outside of the room after we clear out our spaces. And I think that's it. Thank you. Oh, and I'm here usually on Mondays at noon and Thursdays at 4:15. If you ever feel like hanging out again. Thank you. Rossi.
Rossi, where are you from?
What do you mean?
I was gonna say, what else is this from?
Pretty close.
Yeah, just gypsy.
Yeah.
Are they next door neighbors?
They're about us, but yeah, we have very different heritage, if you will.